Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 11 of Archer. And Archer is one of my favorite shows ever, and I've loved it ever since I first watched it back when I was a freshman in college. And the past 3 seasons, Archer's been in a coma, and each season they throw all the characters into these crazy scenarios, and I've really been missing the actual character relationships and dynamics and growth that happened over the first 7 seasons of the show. And at the end of last season, when they showed Archer wake up from his coma, I was so happy. And then we got season 11, and it was everything I wanted it to be. Finally back to the Archer of old, but with some twists, because 3 years have passed. And everybody seems to be in a functioning team. Lana married some rich dude, and everybody seemed happier without Archer. And I felt like that created a very interesting dynamic as it built up those themes all the way to the last moments of the season finale, which my biggest gripe with this season was only 8 episodes, but I loved every episode. And some of them were really over the top and obnoxious and classic Archer. Some of them were much more, well, still over the top and ridiculous, but a little more focusing on the relationships, including one particular episode about a really uncomfortable double date that honestly focused mostly on character development, and I love that episode. It was probably my favorite of the season. And you have this dynamic between Sterling and Lana, and obviously he still loves Lana in his weird Archer way. And Archer's trying to deal with, like, Woodhouse, the voice actor, passed away, so there's a running gag of him trying to replace his valet. And you have Ray and Krieger and Pam and Cheryl all doing their thing, having a lot of fun, great gags. None of them really get, like, super focused on in this season back, but they do great jobs in their supporting roles. Cyril probably has the biggest change from before, and he's gotten super in shape, and he's taking care of himself, and then slowly Archer drives him into a complete emotional breakdown. And anybody who knows me and knows about my love for Archer knows that my hatred for Cyril is just as strong. So I was okay with it. Is it bullying? Yeah. But Cyril's a bully too, and I really don't like him. And Chris Parnell plays him so well. The voice cast never seems to miss a beat. They're always perfect. And this season really got back to the heart of the relationships and Archer and him trying to grow, and also in an odd way this season causing everybody else around him to kind of revert back to how they were. And I'm interested to see, after this confrontation at the end of this season, where this 12th season is going to take us, because they did renew it for a 12th season. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of great missions, great guest appearances from, like, Simon Pegg, and this was just another great season of Archer, really bringing it back to the core of what made Archer so great, and that's the relationships of these characters. And no matter how over the top and how crazy the things they deal with, it always is hilarious all the time. The quips are flying and they're perfect, but also there's something very human about this show, and the relationships that they build with each other and the scenarios that they take on are all very poignant. And I miss that about the show. And it's back. And Adam Reed, thank you for ending that experiment. And season 11 of Archer was perfect, classic Archer. But those are my thoughts on Archer season 11. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.